Are you tired of getting cramps in your calves or your thighs when you work out? You struggle with tightness in your hamstrings or other muscles? In this video, we're going to talk about how eating more nuts and seeds can help prevent cramps. Hey everyone, I'm a doctor, and today we're going to talk about how nuts and seeds can help prevent muscle cramps. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to watch until the end. We also go over some recommendations on what types of nuts and seeds you should be consuming, and also some recipes to help get you started. Let's dive right into it. Alright, so we're going to start off by talking about what is a cramp, because a lot of people think that cramps are caused by a mineral deficiency, usually of potassium or magnesium. And while it is true that both potassium and magnesium play a huge role in preventing cramps, they're not the only things that are necessary. You can take all the potassium and all the magnesium in the world, but if you're still dehydrated, you're still going to have cramps. And that's because at the end of the day, a cramp is simply a sustained, forceful contraction of your muscle that doesn't relax. And that can happen for a number of reasons, which is why there's actually over 25 different things that can cause a cramp. But when it comes down to it, all cramps really are is your muscles contracting and not relaxing. So when your muscles contract, they use energy in the form of ATP. And during that process, they create waste products like ADP and phosphate. Now typically your body does a really good job of clearing these out. But when you get dehydrated, those waste products build up and they interfere with your muscle contraction and relaxation cycle. They actually prevent your muscles from relaxing. That's why sometimes when you get a cramp, it feels like your muscle is seizing up and it won't stop contracting. Now this can also happen when you have low potassium levels, because potassium is involved in that muscle contraction and relaxation cycle. Same thing with magnesium. If you don't have enough magnesium, you can't make enough ATP to power those contractions. This is why it's so important to stay hydrated and eat enough potassium and magnesium-rich foods. But did you know that nuts and seeds are one of the best sources of both potassium and magnesium? For example, just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds contains 157 milligrams of magnesium, or 39% of the recommended daily intake.
The same serving.
Also provides 29% of the potassium you need each day. A similar amount of almonds contain 74 milligrams of magnesium, or 19% of your daily needs, and 8% of your daily potassium needs. So let's say you had a serving of each. Well, in that case, you would meet all of your magnesium needs and 37% of your potassium needs. Walnuts, sunflower seeds, cashews, and pistachios are other great options as well. It's easy to include them in your diet. You can enjoy them as a snack, sprinkle them on top of your oatmeal or salad, or blend them into a delicious smoothie. Here's a really simple recipe for an anti-cramp smoothie. Start by gathering your ingredients. You will need 1 cup of berries that could be mixed berries or any of your favorites, 1 ripe avocado, 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds, 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts, 1 tablespoon of organic lemon juice, and 6 cups of water. Add everything to a blender with 6 cups of water and blend until smooth. If you prefer your smoothies on the thicker side, use less water. If you prefer your smoothies on the thinner side, use more water. Adjust the ingredients according to your taste preferences. No? If you find it's too sweet, you can always add a little bit of stevia or electrolyte powder. Another way to prevent cramps is by warming up properly before your workouts. This helps increase blood flow to your muscles, and it also helps activate the nerves that control your muscles. Here's a really simple warm-up routine that you can do before every workout. Start by standing up and walking around to get your blood flowing. Then perform 5 to 10 dynamic stretches such as arm circles, leg swings, and torso twists. Then perform 5 to 10 repetitions of each of these exercises, gradually increasing in intensity. As you progress through the routine, finish with 5 to 10 repetitions of each of these exercises. When you're done, you can start your workout. Make sure to take your time and focus on your breathing. Don't hold your breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you need to take a break, just stop and walk around for a bit, and then come back and continue your workout. This is an effective warm-up routine that can help improve your flexibility, range of motion, and blood flow to your muscles. And it's also a great way to reduce your risk of cramps. Alright, so let's say you followed all these tips, but you still get cramps. That could be because you re-exercising too hard and too often without giving your body enough time to recover. Overtraining can lead to chronic muscle fatigue, and that can make you more prone to cramping. That's why it's so important to take rest days and to listen to your body. If you're feeling fatigued, sore, or worn out, it's probably because you need a break. It's also important to make sure you're getting enough sleep, because sleep is essential for muscle recovery. It allows your body to repair damaged tissue and synthesize new protein. Without enough sleep, your muscles won't be able to recover properly from your workouts, and that will make you more prone to cramping. The general recommendation is to aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Another thing you can do is take cold baths or ice baths after your workouts. This can help reduce inflammation and promote blood flow to your muscles. Just make sure you don't stay in the cold bath for too long, because that can actually make things worse. The general recommendation is to limit yourself to 10 to 15 minutes. Finally, it's important to make sure you're getting enough protein in your diet, because protein is essential for muscle growth and repair. Without enough protein, your muscles won't be able to recover properly from your workouts, and that will make you more prone to cramping. The general recommendation is to aim for 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight per day. And good sources of protein include lean meats, poultry, fish, beans, lentils, and tofu. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. And remember, you can prevent cramps by staying hydrated. Eating enough potassium and magnesium-rich foods, warming up properly before your workouts, taking rest days, getting enough sleep, and eating enough protein. So make sure you follow these tips, and you'll see a big difference in the number of cramps you get.